Hey guys, welcome to Babes in Business. This is a very quick orientation video to show you how to navigate around the page. This is really easy. It's much easier on a desktop. If you do have a phone, you can navigate the same, but it is definitely much cruisier on a laptop. So, welcome. This is our pinned post. I'd love for you to read this if you haven't already. Just some general T's and C's and orientation for you to check out. I'd love for you to get familiar with the file section. Just click there and you'll be able to find your Milestone 1 workbook. I'd love for you to download that, as your first 90 days will be revolved around this book. It'll become your Bible. So I'd love for you to also get familiar with how we use this page. This is our wall. This is where lots of people type things. They'll ask questions. They'll post their celebrations. We'll share things with one another here. So you can get really lost in the Babes in Business wall. Don't get stuck into that vortex, but it is lots of fun checking out what everyone's up to. If you go to photos, and you click on albums, you'll see that we have an array of different albums that are really going to help you start your business off strong. The first one here is the Milestone 1 album. This is where you'll be hanging out in your first 90 days. We also have all these funny albums with the watermelons. If you see them, they're different types of posts that we recommend for you to get some inspiration from or post about. And you'll come across these lots in your Milestone 1 workbook. You'll always be prompted to go and check out a lifestyle post album or a testimonial post album or whatever it may be. And it's really cool. You can go in there and check out what's in there for you to get some inspiration. There we go. Heaps and heaps of different types of posts there for you to get some ideas from. The other album I want you to become really familiar with is this 60 Actions in 60 Days album. This is where you're going to be hanging out over the next 60 days. The way we've set it up here is from day 1 all the way through to day 60. And every single day we give you an activity to do and a post to post. So you'll see here, day 1 post. You'll be told some instructions and a link to click on, and then day 1 action step. The reason why we've built it this way is because this is the sure way for you to get your first promotion in the first 40 to 90 days. As you continue to go along, they change every single day. So please check them out. Please make sure you check them off in your checklist. If you can see something to post but you can't see the rest, click on See More, because some of these posts actually have scripts for you to use as well, which is really handy. And I really recommend for you to save these in your notes section and be really organized so you're not having to flick through the album constantly to try and find your scripts. But keep scrolling down if it's a long one, and you'll see your daily action step is there as well. The next tab I'd love for you to get familiar with is this Events tab. Check it out. You've got all of our events here. We've got training events and business events and you name it. So many little things. Every month we have a book of the month that we all read together. So you can check that out there as well. And it's really cool. You get to click on these events and find out all the information that you need. So the date, the time, this should be in your time zone. And then there's always some information there, the Zoom link that you need to click on, and then some more info down on the wall. If for some reason that's not in your time zone, I'd love for you to get this website on your desktop. It's such a handy one. It's called thetimezoneconverter.com, and you can literally change this to any time of the day, and then you can change it to any country, so you can't stuff up. So going back to the main Babes in Business page, I'd really love for you to get familiar with all of the albums that we have. So we've got all of our post ideas, we've got our 60 and 60, then you'll see some albums here with countries on them. Depending on what region you're from in the world, that's your album to hang out in and to check out things about your compensation plan and how you get paid. Then we have Oops. Then we have some albums that will be really handy for you. Milestone 2, you do not need to click on that until you have arrived to that milestone, and that's usually between day 90 and 120. Then we've got this awesome album that you're going to love. It's called the Girl Boss Tips album. Click on there. You'll find an array of just random stuff in here to help you with your business. So building belief, learning about the product and how it was born, our favorite books that we all have read in the past and we've added to the list for you. Really cool stuff on how to add the Healthstyle Emporium logo, a recorded call there for you to listen to, just some really cool stuff. When you start running events or you start presenting at events, that's where you want to hang out. But if you're launching your event, that's where you want to click on. And just remember the photo description has all the information that you need. Then all of these funny photos with the black and white, they're all of our team training. So if you ever miss out on a session, you couldn't make it for some reason, you can always catch up with the recording and it gets uploaded here the day after. So that's really handy as well to be familiar with. Now, keep clicking sideways. There's lots more. So more countries. We've got an album here for your training on how to be a great wellness coach and really care for your clients or customers. This album is not important for you until you're at the end of milestone 1, so I wouldn't stress about that either. And then again, some more country compensation plans, some really cool info on the product if you want to delve deep and you're one of those people who love to learn. Check out this album. You'll really, really love it. The main thing to remember is just to hang out in the Milestone 1 album for now if you're brand new, and your first 90 days will literally be you in that album. So I wouldn't get too distracted, and I'm just going to quickly show you that album and what's in here for you. The welcome video, which you're watching right now. There's some instructions about the dream team, some awesome links for your phone, ways to share about the product, how to use your virtual office when you finally have one. Really cool scripts here, guys. So don't forget the scripts are all in here as well. Some cool activities, some of our favorite links to share with people. Then we've also got our weekly planner. So all of our events and the times that they're on and the different Zooms. And again, click on the description and you'll find all the information that you need there. Now, we love personal development and business development in Babes in Business. We're really big on it. So book 1, 2, and 3 are the 3 books that you'll be reading in your first 90 days. So book 1, day 1 to day 30 is GoPro. You're going to love this. Click on the photo description and you've got some info there. Book 2 is Beach Bunny. This is one of my favorite books all time. Oh my goodness, you're just going to be so pumped as soon as you finish this. Again, details of how to purchase it, or if you like to listen to stuff rather than read, there's the Audible. And then book 3, one of the most beautiful personal development books that we have every single one of our team delve into. It's called The Miracle Morning, and we prefer you to read this between day 60 and 90. This book changed my life, as it has many others in the team, and I know that you absolutely love it. So make sure you're on top of your 3 books for the month of month 1, 2, and 3. So that's the basics of how to use our Babes in Business training page. One last little thing, my favorite thing of all, I'll leave the best till last, is using this little bar tab here called the search bar. So there's going to be times where you'll have questions. In fact, you'll probably have about 100 questions a day, and that's totally normal. We really love for you to be resourceful. It's going to be your biggest resource. And having you become as independent as possible, as quickly as possible, is our biggest gift to you in this business. So whenever you have a question, I really urge you to type it in here. So if you want to know something about a compensation plan, or maybe you want to learn something about scripts, or maybe you want to learn where to find a Babes in Business event, use the search bar and hit enter, and every single conversation that's ever been posted, you'll see it's highlighted there. They all come up. So this is Babes in Business events, and then you can check them out If it's something you're trying to send someone, really, really easy. If you're wanting to know something about the shapes, for example, same thing, type it in there and try and find your answer through the page. If you can't find your answer by using the search bar, your second step is to ask a question here. And you can ask any question you like on the Babes in Business page. Someone will always get back to you, which is really cool. If for some reason plan A doesn't work and plan B doesn't work, plan C is to contact your mentor. But like I said, try and find the answer for yourself in the beginning by using the search and using the Babes in Business wall. And if by some weird reason you haven't found the answer, that's when you want to connect with your mentor. So that is the basics of how to navigate our Babes in Business page. It's really awesome in here. You'll quickly find that it's such a beautiful tribe of women, really supportive, really gorgeous people from all around the planet. Connect with all of the Babes in Business. People love to make new friends, and we're all really supportive. And if you ever have a question, please don't be silly and think that your question is just a silly question. The thing I love about this business is that if you don't ask questions, you're going to be incompetent. It's not like a normal job. If you ask lots of questions, you're deemed incompetent. It's the complete opposite. So please use your buddies in here. We all love to help, and we're so excited for you and your journey with us. So welcome, and I hope you have an awesome time here.